What's going on? Thank you guys for tuning in to Las Vegas to Detroit Sports Radio. It's your boy Rip and Raider. Wanted to talk to you guys about the Crawford and Spence fight coming up. We don't have a date yet, right? But what I want to do is talk about between both fighters. I am a big Crawford fan. I've been following Crawford since since he started. Amateurs, past the amateurs, beating the top dogs, beating his opponents, and becoming who he is as of today. And I want to say the same thing with Spence. I've been following them both, to be honest. Definitely been following those two guys. Love the way they fight. Completely two different fighters. I think Crawford is more of a skilled boxer. He's a good counterpuncher. He can switch from southpaw to orthodox, and he does have power in both hands. I've seen. And I think Spence, on the other end, is not as skilled. Not to say he is not an elite fighter, but he's definitely not as skilled. He's a good counterpuncher, got a solid jab. I think what makes Spence is that his motor is insane, and he relentless, bro. He a body attacker. He trying to break you down. And that's shown to be his biggest attribute, is to be able to sustain a fighter's aggression, change his opinion on or his idea, the fighter's idea, even in the beginning, the first round, pretty much in some cases, to be the aggressor, and then from that point, just break you down. When it comes to Spence's opposition, I think his most skilled fighter, and I'm speaking on a skill level, I think was Mikey Garcia, but he showed you, he probably was a little bit bigger than Mikey Garcia, but he showed you how he can adapt, right? Spence, Crawford's main, like I said, his biggest attribute, or he can sort of break a boxer down from what he sees in the ring and make adjustments on the fly. And orthodox, he can box, and then southpaw, he's able to go back and forth between the two styles, which confuses the fighter. So by the time you realize, this is what I need to do, he switch it up on you, and then he may switch back. Fast forward, knock your behind out by the time you realize what's happening. So between the two fighters, it's going to be a great fight, man. Pacquiao, I think Mayweather was probably the biggest purse in the fight. Will this meet that expectation? I don't think it would, because it's still the same country, right? But Pacquiao, coming from his country, then Mayweather having the black folk on his team, in addition to America just wanting to see him lose, the combination was crazy. It made the best fight, best pay-per-view event thus far. How is this fair in that? I don't think it's going to compete based off of those facts, right? Fast forward, let's break down these two fighters. So Crawford is 34 years old. He has 38 wins. He has a 74-inch arm reach. He has 29 knockouts in his 38 wins. Spence, on the other hand, is 32, a little bit younger, 72-inch arm reach, which is surprising because Spence's jab looks like it's just a long jab. It looks longer than Crawford, but Crawford does have the advantage in that. And then he has 22 wins, 22 knockouts in his 28 wins. So his percentage, he's a 79% knockout artist versus Crawford being a 76%. So is that really going to matter? I don't think. I think everybody's saying, and I say everybody, I mean boxers, right? Professional boxers are saying Crawford's going to win this. Crawford has this thing by a landslide. Skills pay the bills. They do. When your bill keeps coming, that bill don't stop. You got to pay that. Oh, that's a big ass bill to pay. Crawford, on the other end, I've seen him in at least 2 to 3 fights get hurt. Spence, I've never seen him get hurt. So if you skills pay the bills, as I mentioned before, but don't go in there with the idea thinking, okay, I took all these other fighters blow for blow. The minute he stopped boxing, brawl with Spence, don't think you're gonna sit there like Porter did with him, and you're gonna trade blow for blow. You get hit with one of them things, bro, it's gonna be pretty real for you. The upside is Crawford is skilled. Crawford is more technically sound. Crawford is a great counterpuncher. The upside to Spence is relentless. He's a great body puncher. He is a great longevity boxer. He boxes from first. Well, he starts from first and he finishes at 12. He doesn't start at first, slow down at 5, barely trying to make it at 10, and then boom, gets the decision at 12. He is all 12 rounds. So Crawford, has he ever been in there with a fighter like that? Quite possibly. Obviously Porter, right? Styles make fights. Styles make fights. This is definitely in Crawford's hand. He should win the fight. But my prediction, my projection, I can see Spence winning this thing by knockout in either the 6th round or a stoppage in the 10th. Again, not taken away from Crawford. Because Crawford, for too many times, too long, has wanted to come out of his boxing and trade blow for blow with boxers. He can do that. And he's shown by his record, 38 wins, by his knockouts, 29 doing that. He's shown that he can do it. But when you're dealing with Spence, who's never been hurt, that's a big thing. He's never been hurt, so you can hit him with his best shot. He never been hurt. The last time you've seen him probably hurt was when he fought just recently with Ugas. What happened was that he was looking for his mouthpiece, and Ugas caught one in, so it was off guard. Before that, the other Garcia, and the bell rang, and he got caught with that. He's not technically sound in a boxer block type vibe. It's just it looks like a lot of energy just to try to move from a shot or block a shot, and that's probably his downfall. But if Crawford don't bring that heat and make him pay for that, I can see this thing going Spence's way. I'm going against all the other boxers. I'm not a boxer. I never boxed before. I don't have rings. I ain't been doing this for years and all this other crap. I'm using common sense. I'm using common sense. This man ain't never been stopped. This man don't stop. He is a brawler. Crawford has shown to be hurt at least 3 times. He lets his ego get the best of him, and it winds up winning, working for him. But I don't know about this guy. Prediction, though, is Spence wins this in a 6th round knockout or a 10-round stoppage. Let me know how y'all feel about my predictions. Let me know how y'all feel about what I'm talking about. You can leave a comment in the comment section. Hit the like button, though. I ask you guys to subscribe to the channel, and I certainly want to thank you guys for tuning into Las Vegas' Detroit Sports Radio. Again, my name is Rip'em Raider, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. I'm out.